Hello everyone, what's up? Hope you all are doing good. Myself, Ankit Nagri, and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. I would like to say welcome you all to my world of physics. So, in this world of physics, we are going to learn physics in a very simple and fun way and try to overcome the fear of physics from our life. The mode of lectures will be in both Hindi as well as English. I would say the mode of lecture is English. So, कैसे हो आप? एंड फिजिक्स बहुत ही शानदार और बेहतरीन तरीके से सीखने के लिए एक्साइटेड है. सो शुरू करते हैं. Today we are going to start with a very first topic from 10 CBSE. So the name of the topic is light, and we are going to cover the part of reflection of light today. So to start with, first let us understand the definition of light. We say light is an electromagnetic wave, or light is an energy which creates sensation of vision, or that produces sensation of vision. So we say light is a form of energy. Light एक ऐसी ऊर्जा है, और light is an electromagnetic radiation जो हमें दृष्टि देती है, which produces sensation of vision. Now, moving ahead, we are going to see few properties of light. The very first property of light is called rectilinear propagation. As we are familiar with the word linear, rectilinear propagation says light travels in a straight line. तो rectilinear propagation जैसे नाम में ही linear आता है, यह हमें बताता है कि लाइट हमेशा सीधी लाइन में ट्रैवल करता है. सो ये था फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी. मूविंग अहेड with the most important second property, that is reflection of light. So reflection of light is defined as bouncing back of the light. The light after hitting an opaque object, when it bounces back, is known as reflection of light. ओपेक ऑब्जेक्ट मतलब ऐसा ऑब्जेक्ट जो लाइट को पास होने नहीं देता, मतलब विच इज नॉट ट्रांसपेरेंट. जैसे मेरे स्पेक्टैकल्स ट्रांसपेरेंट है, but my skin is opaque, the walls are opaque, books are opaque. So opaque object give maximum reflection. So we say the bouncing back of light is known as reflection. It is a very important property, and you all are able to see the world around you because of this property. The light falls on the object, then enters your eye, and you all are able to see the world. And then the signal is sent to the brain, and brain identifies the object, and you are able to see the object. Now, to see the basic diagram of reflection, we are going to move forward and understand the basic terminologies. Here, the opaque surface is shown as a mirror. This is the basic symbol of the mirror. The plane side is known as the reflecting side or reflecting surface, whereas the back side with the hash lines are the back side of the mirror, that is the opaque surface. Now, the light which is falling on the mirror, the light which is falling on the mirror is known as incident ray. रे जो मिरर के ऊपर गिरता है उसे कहते हैं इंसिडेंट रे. Then the point Q, where the incident ray meets the mirror, is known as point of incidence. Point Q को point of incidence कहते हैं because वहां पर incident ray mirror से मिलता है. Then the ray which is bouncing back is known as reflected ray. रे जो मिरर को लगकर वापस जाता है उसे रिफ्लेक्टेड रे कहते हैं. Now, for our ease and to measure the angles, we are going to draw a normal. Normal is usually drawn perpendicular at the point of incidence. The normal is drawn by a dotted lines. As it is an imaginary line, it is drawn by the dotted lines. So normal एक ऐसी लाइन है जो इमेजिनरी है. इसे हम डॉटेड लाइन डिसकंटिन्यूअस लाइन से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं। यह लाइन आपको एंगल मेजर करने में मदद करता है। सो आप देख सकते हो, लाइक the angle between the incident ray and normal. The angle between incident ray and normal is known as angle of incidence, represented by small I, whereas the angle made by the reflected ray and normal is known as angle of reflection, represented by small r. इंसिडेंट रे एंड नॉर्मल के बीच में जो एंगल बना है उसे एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस कहते हैं, एंड रिफ्लेक्टेड रे एंड नॉर्मल के बीच में जो एंगल बना है उसे हम एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन कहते हैं। मूविंग अहेड, we are going to study about the laws of reflection. There are two very important laws. So, very first law says that angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. The angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. So, जो एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस है वो हमेशा एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन के बराबर होता है। Moving ahead to the second law statement, it says the incident ray normal to the mirror at the point of incidence and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. Incident ray normal जो point of incidence से बना है and reflected ray ये तीनों एक ही plane में रहते हैं, एक ही plane यानी एक ही surface पर होते हैं। इसी के साथ द बेसिक लॉज ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन आर कंप्लीटेड और आगे हम देखेंगे व्हाट आर द टाइप्स ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन। टू स्टार्ट विद द टाइप्स ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन, we would say the reflection is of two types. The first is regular reflection. Regular reflection is the one which happens through smooth and plain surface. Best example is mirror. तो रेगुलर रिफ्लेक्शन वो होता है जो स्मूथ सरफेस प्लेन सरफेस से होता है, जैसे कि आईना। नाउ you all can see the rays which are incident on the mirror, the parallel rays which are incident on the mirror are parallel even after the reflection. So we can say all the angle of incidence are equal to the all the angle of reflection. The very best example of regular reflection is plain glass and still water. So reflection through smooth surface is known as regular reflection. Whereas irregular reflection means the reflection through rough surface. अगर कोई rough surface से reflection हो तो उसे irregular reflection कहते हैं। So as we saw, all the angle of incidences were equal in regular reflection. But in irregular reflection, the angle of incidences are not equal. So therefore, the angle of reflection will also not be equal, and hence the rays will not be parallel to each other. जैसे हमने देखा रेगुलर रिफ्लेक्शन में जितने भी रेज गिरे, जितने भी पैरेलल रेज गिरे, उन्होंने सरफेस के साथ एक इक्वल एंगल बनाया एंड एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन भी इक्वल था। बट वही सेम केस अगर हम रफ सरफेस पर करें तो एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस इक्वल होते नहीं है, बिकॉज पॉइंट ऑफ इंसिडेंस ही अलग अलग होते हैं एंड एक लाइन में नहीं होते। तो एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन भी अलग अलग होंगे एंड रेज विल नॉट बी पैरेलल, एक दूसरे से समांतर नहीं रहेंगे। सो like best example of irregular surface is घर की दीवारें concrete walls and running water बहता पानी, all these are examples of irregular reflection. Now after seeing what are the different types of reflection, we are going to see what are the different types of mirror. The mirrors are basically classified into two types. The very first type is a plane mirror and secondly spherical mirror. Plane mirror is the one in which the image size and the object size is same. प्लेन मिरर ऐसा मिरर होता है जहां पर वस्तु का आकार छवि के आकार से मिलता जुलता है, whereas spherical mirror are the ones in which the image size and the object size may or may not be equal. It can be bigger or it can be smaller. स्पेरिकल मिरर ऐसा मिरर है जहां पर वस्तु का आकार और छवि का आकार समान नहीं भी होगा या होगा भी. So, moving ahead, we are going to see few characteristics of an image formed in a plane mirror. So, plane mirror में जो image बनती है वह उसकी क्या क्या समानताएं हैं हम देखेंगे. First characteristic, the image formed in a plane mirror is virtual, erect, and of the same size as that of the object. So, the image formed is virtual. Virtual मतलब not real, मतलब आभासी, मतलब जो सच नहीं है. Erect, that is standing. तो standing मतलब सीधे खड़ी है, उल्टी नहीं है, सीधी है. And of same size मतलब समान आकार की है. So the images in plane mirror are always हमेशा virtual, erect and same size. The second characteristic of a plane mirror is image is at the same distance behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. यानी कि छवि का अंतर और वस्तु का अंतर मिरर से सेम होता है. Like y'all can see the object is 2 blocks away from the mirror, whereas the image is also formed 2 blocks away inside the mirror. So image distance and object distance always remains same in the plane mirror. Moving ahead to the third characteristics, which says images formed are laterally inverted. Lateral inversion मतलब राइट साइड अपनी दाई और बाई और इंटरचेंज हो जाती है, मतलब बदल जाती है. वस्तुओं के दाएं भाग और छवि के बाएं भाग के रूप में दिखाई देती है. Like the right side of the object will be the left side of the image, whereas the left side of the object will be right side of the image. So these are the three basic characteristics of images formed in a plane mirror. That is it from the first lecture. So in this today's lecture, we have covered what is the basic definition of light. Then we saw what are the different properties of light. Then we saw the different types of reflection, and we saw what are the different types of reflecting surfaces. Then we saw the two types of mirror, and we saw the characteristics of the image formed by a plane mirror. So revise these topics and be there for the next lecture. In the next lecture, we are going to cover up what are the different types of spherical mirror, and we are also going to see few ray diagrams. So stay tuned, stay connected. That is it from my side for today. Have a great day. Thank you all. Bye.